Hi everyone, Ginette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and I wanted to talk today about what awakening is. We hear about awakening, spiritual awakening, awaken your consciousness. What is awakening? Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, even though it might seem simple or obvious, right? Awakening can happen in so many different ways, and that's why I want to talk about this, because there isn't one path to awakening, and not all awakening is in the realm of spiritual, yet it can completely overlap with spiritual awakening. So awakening, in the very basis of it, is opening your mind, opening your awareness and your willingness to something more, something outside the box, opening your awareness to things that would have normally challenged your frame of truth, your box, right? Your frame of what is possible, what is real, what is known. When you're willing to expand beyond those boundaries, that's when you start awakening. Now, for some people, their awakening happens because of very big and expansive spiritual experiences. For some, it might be a near-death experience. For some, it may be having a visitation from a family member or friend that passed away, and maybe even it's in dream state, but it was so profound, it got them asking questions or asking more, curious about more. Others, it can be a very direct, awake state spiritual experience with a spirit guide, a beam of light, a voice in their head, so on and so forth. At the same time, awakening can also happen down a very linear road. Somebody can awaken to scientific possibility because they're willing to think outside the box, right? They're still in a very scientific, somewhat linear, proof-based path, but they start to open to what else could be possible, right? And when we start embracing that what else could there be beyond what is known, that is awakening. So I'm saying science versus spirituality, but there's every other shade of gray in between that can lead us to awakening. Now, the beautiful thing with this, though, is when we awaken in one direction, it opens this beautiful fan that really actually fans out and expands itself through all these other aspects of gray, which means when we awaken in one way, we actually tend to open our mind to many things. That's the beautiful part, and that's when awakening gets really excited, is when, say, for example, a spiritual awakening helps you also to awaken to different political dynamics that maybe you never thought were possible, different government ideas, agendas, policies, maybe different, like I said, scientific things, different community-based things. It just really allows us an opportunity to think outside the box into the realm of unlimitedness to create new stuff. So your awakening directly relates to your ability to create something new, and that something new might be something so profound for humanity. It might be something so profound for your family lineage. Your awakening could shift the ancestral traumas that have been moving through your family line for generations because you awakened into something more, which then echoes down the line and actually energetically echoes from the ancestors before you. So, however it is you are awakening, wherever you are feeling drawn to expand outside what is known, to ask deeper questions of why. What does this mean? And then more importantly, what does this mean for me? How does this new information align with me, for me? That's when you can get really excited, because that is awakening, and that is going to build bridges into the rest of your journey as it unfolds. It will continue to open and expand and awaken like how a flower blossoms. So I hope that helps explain it in a little bit of a different way. I'll be back for more with these questions, topics. Keep them coming. I absolutely love them. So keep sending them my way. Now, if you guys are wanting to dive in deeper to other kind of concepts, check out avalonspirit.com. We have so many great avenues. We've got my Cosmic Consciousness Circle, which is really a deep dive into awakening. If you're wanting to explore some really out of the box stuff, definitely check that out. That's a once a month thing. And then just for different ponderings and thoughts, the Ginette Biro podcast, a weekly podcast of insights, ideas, interviews that, again, help you to expand consciousness. So I'll leave that with you guys. Have a beautiful day.